Hello everybody and welcome back to CEOtaku 2023. I'm Salte Boy, this is Rome himself, and we are going to be hosting tonight's stream here. Tonight's stream, or afternoon or morning, depending on where you're watching from. But enough of the pleasantries, we're here for one thing and one thing only, Beyblade Top 8. Are you excited?
I'm super excited, dude. I am a Beyblade fanatic. Some may know that if you're watching in the chat. I've grown up on the anime, essentially. So I'm just super stoked to see an actual tournament with 8 really strong competitors.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's super cool just seeing just Beyblade hosted at but hosted at like this fighting game tournament. Like it seems out of place, but at the same time it's just so cool to watch and see like, hey, we got like people from from everywhere just coming in to join in, and it's like a 50-person bracket. It's like a pretty sizable one.
Yeah, I mean, 50 players from around the world here to spin some tops, baby, to spin some Beyblades, and we're gonna have a fantastic time. I was looking at some of the players in the bracket, some recognizable names. One in particular, the actual TO of the tournament, Mr. Alex Jebailey. Somehow he does it again. I don't know how.
Rig. I'm just kidding.
But he is here. We got my homie TheKnightMask. I'm happy to see him. He's a friend of mine here. I didn't even know he played Beyblade. So when I saw him in top 8, I was like, let's go, brother. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I was watching some of the hype earlier, seeing some of the really close calls that we've had for players to qualify the top 8. But again, there can only be 8 players, Salty Boy, and we're down to them now.
That we are. And you're just talking about strong players just now, and I want to point out some other ones. You know, we got Zwei up in here. We got Iskandar, a top seed, fully prepared to spin some Beyblades. And one really cool thing about Beyblade that I want to bring up as well concerning the players is that this is a 13 and up bracket. So I don't think we're going to be seeing any young people in the bracket today, like top 8 today, but it's really cool to see like we can have so much different competition from like all these different ages, and how they can like show off how strong they are even if they are quite young.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's spinning tops. It is technically a toy, right? And kids are known to play with toys. We played with toys when we were kids, right? Yeah. We play with Beyblades. I'm what you would call a Beyblade boomer. I'm all about the Dronzers and the Dressels and all that stuff of yesteryear. But we got a lot of the newer stuff here. I think they're called, the Metal Fusions?
No, we're on Burst.
Oh, we're on Burst. See, look at that. I'm a generation behind, brother. We're on the Beyblade Burst. I heard something about a Z-tip earlier. I'm going to need you to break that one down for me. I'm like an old man.
Z-tip?
It was Z something. Not Z-tip.
Was it Z-tip?
What is it called? Z, it's something that like increases, it can change like your speed or something. Like somebody was explaining it to me earlier. We might see it come out. I'm not too sure. Maybe they were pulling my leg. I don't know.
Maybe my knowledge is not that comprehensive because I probably haven't heard of it. But I know when it comes to the tips, when it comes to the Beyblades, one important thing about Beyblade is about, making the bay itself. With the Burst line, they are usually made of 3 parts. Not like the Metal Fusion. Metal Fusion was around like 5 parts to make it. But here we have Beyblade Burst with 3 parts, and there's a lot of like strategy that goes into making that. How heavy do you want it? What tip do you want? Some tips do better on a curved stadium, like the round tips. Some do better on a flat stadium, like the pointed tips.
Yes.
And so it's a lot of strategy going into that. Like, how do you want to use your wheel? Or the wheel. Do you want it to be smooth around it? Do you want it to be angled? How fast do you want your Beyblade to be? There's like a lot of different things that you got to keep in mind. And then, on top of that, there's the technique that goes into it as well. Do you want to go for a different spin pattern? There's like flower spin patterns for the attack Beyblades. And, or do you just want to stay in one spot? Or do you want to go straight for the KO? I know that's super risky. I want to see that happen.
I want to see that. You're just popping them immediately into the socket of the stadium. That would be cool to see. I wanted to ask you, do they still have like the 4? I remember when I was playing, again, old man Rome here, we had the 3 different types. It was like attack, defense, endurance, and then you had balance. Is there some layer to that still?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the key part of Beyblades. I think it's going to stay with Beyblades like the entire time. You got the attack Beyblades for those who are uninitiated watching Beyblade just to have some fun. Here's a little bit of some trivia, I guess.
You get some knowledge here.
Some extra knowledge for you if you want to get into Beyblades. There are 4 different types that people normally build around. There's attack, which is like lightweight, fast, and has like usually an angled wheel so that it can have a lot of recoil when it slams into the other opponent. There's defense, as you said earlier. super heavy, the heaviest one, and usually stays in one spot, so it can take a lot of hits, but doesn't really dish out a lot of hits either. So it's kind of like the impenetrable wall, and the attack is like the unstoppable force. And then you have stamina, which is, well, it makes sense. Yeah, endurance, stamina.
Yeah, it makes sense. Built to last, basically.
Yeah, built to last, exactly. And then you have balance, which is like a mix of all the different ones.
Yes.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what bays they bring to the table today. I know that I've been seeing a lot of defense bays show up, as well as some attack bays, which I find surprising because I don't think attack bays are that popular.
I was going to ask, is there like kind of a tier list in terms of like what style is the best, or like predominantly what is the strongest typing?
Normally, I believe that defense is the strongest. The strongest type because
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Because, you know, attack can be way too risky sometimes. You don't want to be knocked out of the stadium, and defense just stays spinning for super long. Physics, you know, you took that in high school.
Of course, we all did, unfortunately.
Yeah, and then, yeah, and a lot of, like, different bays that you will end up seeing is that they're kind of like an offshoot of defense. Do they go for, like, they're like a defense but with a more angular wheel? Is it defense but with like a different tip? Stuff like that.
Yeah, looks like we're finally getting our players coming up to the stage here. We're all set to go. Shout outs to Admiral Funk and the rest of the staff right now holding it down for us. Yeah, we got our players coming up to the stage. I want to take a look at the bracket and see who we got here. So it looks like we're starting with our 2 winners matches. I think this is going to be Ragekelds going up against Ak. I just want to make sure.
Ragekelds in the hoodie and Ak on the other side, rocking the glasses. Actually, they both got glasses.
Yeah, you need the vision to see the extra. You see the extra frames there to see everything, the layers on the ground. Make sure there's no dents in the stadium. Make sure there's nothing that can stop our bays from winning.
Dude, you need it for the eye protection as well. You never know when a Beyblade is going to like spin out of control, come hit your face, and eyes knocked out. You know, Beyblade is not just a game; it's a war.
It's a way of life, baby.
Onto the front line to deliver Beyblade action. You know, as we just rain the parade of pain on top of the other person.
I'm saying, man, we're here at a fighting game tournament, but Beyblades is the real fighting, my guy. You will get damaged. Your attack ring will be shattered. Your defense will be impregnable. Perhaps you might be able to do something, but regardless of the fact, you will be getting battle damaged.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, you got fighting games over there.
Yeah. So I do believe it is first to 3, right? That's how the...
yes, it should be first to 3.
Yeah. I think I was seeing that earlier. So you get 3 chances. The way to lose is to the first to stop spinning and or the first that is knocked into the pocket there of the stadiums. You can see the base stadium right there. That's a classic one, man. It looks really cool. But you know what? I got to talk to Jebailey. I think we need to break out the anime stadiums where they got these crazy, like, mountain fixtures and, like, waterfalls. And, like, we got to break it out. Jebailey, I know Jebailey got the money. We got to see him break it out next time, y'all.
Next time, I want to see a Beyblade arena. You know, you ever seen, like, the 2012 Beyblade Championships? I want to see them with, like, a spinning disc in the middle. But here we go. We're off to the start. Yeah. Off to the races.
Off to the races there. Ragekelds and Ak going at it. Oh, we are bumping into the pocket already. Very, very good. Just like that, starting out of the gate, literally, what an impressive attack.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I've actually been seeing a lot of that one bay from Ragekelds, actually, a lot in the bracket today. I believe it is called, it's like Wind Wheel, I believe that's what it's called. And it's like a very defense-oriented blade, bay, as we saw before when they spun it down on the ground, or on the arena, my bad. It's like a very smooth wheel, so it can take a lot of hits. It's very heavy, low to the ground. As we were talking about earlier, it's a really strong bay. And even when you think it's about to stop spinning, it just keeps spinning. Even when it's angled down to the ground, it just keeps spinning.
Yes, I got to see him win some rather close games last time because of it kept spinning. But here we go, round 2. And another one sends him there yet immediately. That did look like a rather rough rip into the stadium, though. Not sure if that cost, but yeah, Ragekelds is one more game away from advancing into winners finals, guaranteed top 3, and which puts you in the money.
Ak is really feeling ripped off right now. If I were him, all these bays going right into the gutter. Bowling might not be his forte.
All right, let it rip. Oh no. Okay. Oh, he is starting to slow down almost immediately. But here we go. Oh my God, we are clashing. I love to see it.
Yeah, trying to knock Rage out of the corner, but Ragekelds' Red Bay is just holding up and able to take that third game, winning him the very first round here in Beyblade Top 8.
That was a decisive game, 3-0, man. Very impressive there. You can see the size, the girth of that thing. So big, so round, so robust, so defensive, so steadfast, and Ragekelds takes it.
It literally just would not move. I'm like watching a small guy like trying to take punches out of the big guy. You know what I'm talking about,
course,
right? That stereotype. That's how it felt, right? He just kept like punching him and like nothing was happening, and he was just like taking all the damage. His knuckles were hurting.
It's like the bouncer at the club. He's just like, nah, you're not getting in, bro. You're not getting past me. Not letting him get past. But we are going past here. We're gonna have Mr. Alex Jebailey, CEO himself, the man that makes it happen. TOs in their own brackets, guys. Somehow, some way, he always finds a way. If it's not this, it's CVS2. But he's going to be going up against TNS Jamal. Shout out to Jamal as well. You guys recognize him. He was rocking the mic last year for the top 8, doing the honors of TO in this year. And one of my fellow teammates. So Jamal, let's go, baby. Woo, woo, woo.
This is super exciting to see. I was really hoping to see a match like this. You know, you got the head TO right here. You said earlier, how does he make it into top 8 every single time? I don't know.
Oh, man, it's got the most expensive blade, but here we go. Let it rip. Let's go, baby. And right off the bat, Jebailey just bouncing off each other during the rip.
And that top just going for a victory dance out of control.
This is crazy. Yeah, definitely victory laps all around the stadium right there. Jebailey takes the first one.
You can definitely tell that's more of an attack-oriented bay.
Yes.
With how fast it is. You saw how fast it was circling the stadium when it hit into the rim. Oh my gosh!
Bouncing off top of him and into the pocket. Out of the frying pan into the fire, if you will, and Jamal takes the second one.
The last thing you want as a blader is to see your top just bounce off the stadium, bounce off the other top, and go straight into the gutter like that.
The worst. All right, quickly going to game 3.
Oh, looks like Jamal's
Jebailey's
in the lead.
Jebailey's blade is like out. Oh, okay, hold on. Starting to wind down already here, just chipping away. Look at that.
Just stuck to each other like Velcro. None of them intending to be ripped off just yet, but they're starting to slow down. The red one especially is starting to struggle as we're seeing it wobble. The blue one as well. It could end up very close.
Oh, that was such a close game right there. It looks like Jamal had a slight bit of spin left in him. I don't know, Salty. We might have to break out the John Madden marker for that one.
All right, you see right here, you saw him stop. He just lose all his momentum right there. And the other one, you know, he's just living his best life.
Yeah, he's just big chilling right now. But yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I think Jamal took that. Yeah, so it's gonna be a 2-1 situation for Jamal. Jebailey has 2 chances to try to make this comeback to stay alive. It's definitely stay on winner's side. Let it rip. Look at Jamal he got the gloves on, and that's gonna be it.
And Jebailey walking away, shaking the stadium, trying to get his bay out. The crowd holding him back.
Very good. And Jamal's going to take that one. He's got the carrying case. That's what I'm talking about. That is a professional blader. The carrying case. He's got the gloves to go with it. The boy is doing work. Let's go.
The extra protection. You can't be grabbing your tops with bare hands.
You can't just be just touching it, man.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Messing up the
it's gonna like make you bleed, like chop off your fingers.
Yeah, I know, bro. I'm missing a finger now because I picked up my Beyblade and just cut me. You know what I'm saying?
Happens to the best of us. I'm sorry about that. I mean, I lost like 5 toes when I was a kid playing Beyblades.
It's when your feet all in the stadium. Good stuff, though. Jamal's going to take that one. He advances to winners finals, where he's going to be guaranteed top 3 going up against that was Keld earlier, right? I believe. Yeah, that was. Yeah. So we're going to be going down to the loser side. So we're going to have my homie TheKnightMask, and he is going to be going up
against Iskandar. Top seed here in the bracket today, and rocking the coat. I like to see it.
I love it. Very anime-esque right there with that coat.
Gotta let him know. I think that's One Piece.
I think that is One Piece, yeah. So we are on brand here. We are on point here. at CEOtaku.
It looks like they're just checking the bays right now, locking them in.
Oh, yeah. Look at you get the counter pick bays on the side. Oh, look at the color scheme.
Is that the Longinus I think I see right there?
That look kind of.
Yeah, NightMask holding Longinus, the silver and blue with the little really angled wheel.
Oh, snap.
I know it when I see it. That's one of the best bays, actually. And look, we got the Hello Kitty on deck just in case. Hello Kitty, if you didn't know, is surprisingly meta.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it isn't like incredibly good. It can retain its spin very well. As we can see, like it's not very angular, and it's very low to the ground as well. And also can reverse its spin if you really need it to. But here we are launching for the very first round between these two players.
Look at the speed right here on NightMask. Look at that. Just gaining on him, almost pushed him into the pocket, and he does. What a big hit right there.
Yes, that is the Longinus in full action. Just smashing them away out of the field into the gutter.
The top tier blades. See, Salty Boy is legitimately holding my hand here. It's like the meme of Dexter holding the caveman. Because I'm thinking Ultimate Frostic Dronza being a top tier blade. That has been played since I was a kid. But here we go, folks. Back into round 2. Let's see if NightMask can keep his streak of momentum. But Iskandar, like you said, the top seed for this tournament and the loser side. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that bay is starting to touch the ground. It's starting to drag, maybe.
Very, very close here. Who's going to spin? You can start to see more of the details on the Beyblade because they are running out of momentum. And
that is shaking really violently. And Iskandar takes the second round.
Very good. So competitive here.
It is so crazy. I mean, it's a first to 3, right? And you would think it's much longer, but it is a deceptively fast game. Beyblade is.
Oh, yeah.
Your tournament life can end in seconds. And this is the fight for the tournament life right now.
It absolutely is. And I got to point out there, while NightMask doing a good job, almost knocked him into the pocket again, but he is breaking off the backsides there. I don't know, Salty Boy. This is looking like it could be another really close one, actually.
I think so, too. It always looks really tough in the wobble. Iskandar taking the second round. That's one, like, there's using the Longinus like that, the attack bay, is such like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
For one, it can really just smash them away in a single hit. But at the same time, if you're not careful, you're going to lose a lot of speed because of all those little gaps, a lot of those little hooks that are hooking onto the other bay and making yours slow down rather than theirs.
With great power, you give up momentum, right? You give up endurance, if you will, because you're striking so hard. You're trying to close it out as fast as you can, but the longer the battle goes, the badder it is for NightMask. And this is his last chance here. You see him circling around like a snake hunting its prey.
It really does depend on the very first launch. Where are you going to launch that attack bay? That is so important in order to decide who takes a round. And it looks like it's really wobbling, and Iskandar takes it 3-1 over NightMask. That got super close. I mean, with the fantastic start they had with Longinus at the start, it really looked like they might have taken it at the very end. But Iskandar really pulling it through, staying grounded, keeping that bay in the center, and not letting itself get budged.
And I like that. Like after the first game, lost the first one just pretty decisively, right? Got blown out, literally got blown into the Bay Stadium in the pocket, but was able to, switch up things a little bit. Maybe his rip, I think his rip might have been a little slightly different, but he was able to win that one, bring it back 3. I wanted to bring attention to NightMask. He was using the stock ripcord, which I think is pretty cool. The fact that he's using that, I see people using it is like really cool, kind of like other versions, but like he's using like the one that comes right out the box. And the fact that he got this far, very impressive. So good stuff to him.
Yeah, and there's like different types of ripcords too. Oh, we got another Longinus on deck.
Snap.
A bit of a different bottom though, so we could be seeing a little bit of a different strategy in how the Longinus moves around this time. And on the other hand, I'm not too sure. I don't know exactly what that bay is. But either way, it looks very gnarly.
Yeah, Zwei not going up against BEARHEART. Bars for bars, blade for blade, let it rip.
Oh my gosh, and look at that. The 2 attack bays hitting each other and being, what the, wait.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh. That would have been the most craziest comeback had he been able to do that there.
It just spun right out. I was like, I have another one in me.
The second win right there. I like it. Here we go, round 2.
Let it rip. Oh my gosh, they're flying around the stadium. I thought that almost fell out at one point.
Watch your eyes, folks. There's some Beyblading happening right now.
I mean, these two players should have
just the pocket.
These two players should have just followed the cue from the very first round. You know, wore glasses, safety protection. Not even wearing gloves. These people are they're riding danger.
Raw dogging it out here, you know what I'm saying? Just crazy. But we are going into the round 3, and I like it. It's very competitive right now, 1-1. Remember, this is loser side. Oh, into the pocket, but comes out.
This is insane. They are just two absolute beasts of bays right now, just duking it out.
Yeah.
Lots of circling around the stadium. Oh, we're both losing speed. Who's it going to be?
Oh, and just like that, Zwei stays alive a little bit longer there. Got the patience for his blade. Right. But BEARHEART is down to the end. So there's a chance they could switch if they want, right?
Yes, they could if they lose, right?
Okay.
We're working on fighting game rules as well for the Beyblade, so it might not be like a Beyblade tournament that you'd be normally used to. Oh no, the pop into the gutter. That's gonna be a
snap!
Burst.
We got an actual burst. Yo, that was insane right there. Never say never, folks. Never quit. It is never done. Remember what Mr. Dickinson said to the Blade Breakers, bro. Until the very last moment, never give up. And we got the pop off.
Man, and just as I was about to say that there was not enough bursts here, we got a burst. And I gotta wear glasses. I gotta wear 2 pairs of glasses for that right now. That was a show, all right.
No.
That is one of the key parts about the Beyblade burst line, if you did not know, is that the Beyblades, if they hit each other hard enough, sometimes, just sometimes, they'll just explode into pieces and just be completely annihilated, which I think is one of the most fun parts about this line.
Oh, yeah, it's so cool to see. It's such a hype moment, right? And the fact that he was on the brink of defeat yet again, but popping out of the pocket, out of the socket, I think the momentum from that forced it in, got an even stronger attack, was able to secure that break.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That is like the power of those smash attack, those attack bays that just hit really hard, going really fast, and just rip the other one apart.
Yeah, that was a crazy match to round out the beginning of our top 8 loser side. But we're going to keep going on here. Looks like our players are coming up. Are they?
I think we're going another losers.
Yeah. Looks like it here.
BEARHEART versus AK. We're going to the second round of losers top 8. We're inspecting the bays, make sure that we didn't tweak anything from that last victory. And
yeah, man, don't be adding no razors in between the blades. I know what they be doing. I seen the anime. They be getting crazy with it, bro.
Attach the razor blades to the bays itself. Maybe skid it on water. Maybe put it in sand.
Yeah,
Give us some environmental hazards.
I'm saying, man, create volcanoes.
All right, looks like the bays are all right. And if I were AK, I'd be on the edge of my seat right now. Beyblade goes so fast, and you just never know if you're going to lose, if you're going to win sometimes. It is really, really tough, and now AK isn't losers, so they don't have another safety net.
Yeah.
This is their tournament life on the line, and BEARHEART also working to fight back, winning that last round, and sending Zwei out of the bracket.
There we go. And, okay, again popping up. But, no, he said no. Back to the dungeon with you, bro. You don't get to come out for air. You don't come out to breathe. Hold yourself down there.
That was so quick. Immediately into the gutter. And, we're not gutter hopping this time around. You're staying in the gutter, and you're going to lose all your momentum.
Where you belong. Round 2. And again, popping out, but losing momentum on the way out. And, oh, my God. AK just looking so BEARHEART's just looking so dominant right now.
You didn't need to flip it over. You didn't have to do that. And now BEARHEART on set point. To whoever loses this, all I can say is RIP. That spells rip. Let it rip.
Of course, on brand. Oh, again. That's going to be wait. Yeah, no, that's definitely it. And a dominating performance from BEARHEART. 3 straight. That was like under a minute.
I think so too. That is exactly what we're talking about. When Beyblade can go so fast, you blink and you're like, wait a minute, someone won? What happened?
See, I'm confused. Like I said, I watched the anime. The matches usually go 5 episodes, bro. That was 1 minute. I'm so used to all the – where's the background talk? Where's the other characters talking when that's all happening right there? But no, that's not the case, baby. Not here. Not in real life. Not at CEOtaku 2023. And BEARHEART, with a dominating performance there, they're going to advance, Salty Boy. It looks like we got your boy coming back up to the stage.
All right, we're going to see some more technique on display. You know, maybe one day we're going to find that one special blader who doesn't even use a ripcord. They just spin the top with their own hands and have like the anime protagonist like, oh no, I forgot my ripcord. Oh no, my ripcord broke. I'm just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned. I just start rubbing it in there. That'd be crazy. All right, Jebailey versus Iskandar coming back up. This could be a bit of an upset, right? If Jebailey defeats him, Iskandar was the top-seeded player, the player slated to win this entire tournament. So.
Yeah. Especially with that bay right there that Iskandar has that I was like talking about earlier. That is an extremely strong bay, just completely dominating all throughout pools.
Jebailey, as you can see, rubbing on some of these sports tech right there. He's rubbing all over his shoulder, rubbing his arm. You know, you got to get that rip right. You got to have the shoulder. You can't damage it. You got to have that wrist tape there to make sure your arm is locked in so you can get that max speed on that spin. So.
Yeah, we don't want rashes now. We don't want scabs, but we're going to rip off the scab, rip off the Band-Aid as we're getting right into the next round of winners quarterfinals between these two players. Actually, no, losers quarterfinals. My bad.
So it's called Hell's quarterfinal to be exact. That's crazy. I know we was playing out of hell here, but yeah, very close already in this first round.
Might as well be with how serious it is. And they're just stuck to each other, you know, giving each other a hug, giving each other a kiss.
Two Titans duking it out right now in the Coliseum that is Beyblade, but only one can keep spinning. What an impressive first round already, Salty Boy.
We're seeing that more details come out, but I think I'm seeing more details from Jebailey's bay. Oh no, Iskandar's is tipping over, but Jebailey stops first, right on top of each other. And Iskandar taking the very first round.
A very, very close first game, though. Literally getting by the skin of his teeth there. A little bit of juice left and the blade. Jebailey's going to make him pay this time.
Ooh, all right. Now we got a more dynamic fight. Oh my gosh, they're moving the stadium along with it.
Oh, but he's going to tire himself out. Iskandar just content sitting there, calm, cool, collected, daring Jebailey to challenge him, but Jebailey is just too busy running around in circles, celebrating already, and the match isn't over.
Jebailey just going for the dizzy strat, making him dizzy, making him stop spinning. He's like, oh my gosh, I can't keep track of him anymore. And we got a hit.
We got a hit, but you see a lot of momentum has already been lost. Jebailey is going to tire out, and he does.
Right, Iskandar 2 up right now, looking extremely dominant, just ripping through losers. And all right, we're readying them back up, screwing those bays back onto the launcher as if they were, you know, as if they were like a pill bottle. You know what I mean? You gotta push down and twist.
I word. See, I never do that because it's made for smart people, and I'm like brain dead, so I can never push down and twist it. But here we go, game 3.
And yet again, oh no, we got a really bad bump into the stadium right there with Jebailey's bay. That could potentially lose a lot of speed.
Yeah, it looks like Jebailey might be faltering. His attack seems to be getting weaker, actually. And Iskandar looking like he's going to skate on by with this one. But it is not over just yet, folks.
You know, I really want to say how strong Iskandar's game plan is. They're just going into they're going into every single round with like the same game plan. Just put it in the middle, keep it there.
Yeah.
And just don't let it move. The less you get hit, the less you lose speed. And when you got the other person like making circles around you, they're going to lose speed a lot faster.
All right, yep. It's 2-0 right now.
Rip. Oh!
Oh, my God. Again, Jebailey starting on top. No, we're running that back. Okay, yeah. Seems to have been a bad launch, so they're going to run that back there. I think Jebailey's might have been a little bit off-centered, and that caused it to pop off. So,
you know, I want to say something. I just noticed what the decal on the arena just said.
What it says?
Read it out.
With the decal on the...
yeah, on the stadium.
Oh, yeah, no, that's OD. It's got
the Jebailey.
Yeah, Jebailey, yeah.
However, the Jebailey arena is not going to save him, and now Jebailey is out of his own bracket in Beyblade top 8 as Iskandar, one of our top seeds, moves on, still proving their strength, even if they did lose once.
Yeah, very, very good. Jebailey going to get eliminated, like you said. So it's back to TOing Dewey's back to work for Jebailey. But shout outs to him for taking time out to enter his own bracket. So it was really fun. The crowd's clapping it up for him, celebrating.
Yeah, make some noise.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But like you said, Iskandar definitely going to keep going in. I believe he is now guaranteed top 4, but he has to keep going a little bit more. It looks like we're going to be getting out winners finals. Yes, sir.
Right. This is going to be really close, I would say. Both of these players were looking really strong earlier. And we'll see who secures their winner's final spot, who's going to be feeling comfortable up there at the top of the Beyblade mountain that we've built so far.
Yep, we're going to have TNS Jamal going up against Ragekelds. And let's see. I'm always rooting for my favorite protagonist, Jamal. Let's do it. No bias, guys,
No bias, no bias. We're not biased commentators right now.
No bias if we have the same 3 letters in front of our names, but, no bias.
All right. Picking our bays. We can only pick one of your many bays. So you got to choose correctly. How are you going to counter the other person's bays? You've seen them on the stream already. They know what's up. And so now the layer 2 strategy is coming in.
Yes, and that's the good thing about a 3 out of 5 setting, right? Is that you have that extra game, you have that extra time to try to knowledge check your opponent, whether it's a fighting game or here in the Bay Stadium. Excuse me, the Jebailey Stadium, because we're on brand.
I love it.
We're on brand here, so.
All right, getting the check. We got gold. We got red. Wait, is that that might just be the same bay Iskandar was using right there earlier?
Oh, look at the toolbox of bays. I mean, what's a Walmart before this bracket and stock up?
We're not running stocked bays out here, are we?
You shouldn't, because then you'd be losing. Definitely got to get the stretch, guys. Got to build it from the ground up. But here we go, round 1, winners finals. Jamal rocking the gold this time around. Oh, he is very active, so active, Salty, that he knocks himself into the pit.
And we're seeing yet again the same strategy that Iskandar has been using this entire time. Ragekeld scoring that wind wheel into the center of the stadium and not letting it budge. And we got Jamal just like dancing all over the place, dancing so hard that they knock themselves out. But let's hope they don't knock themselves out this time.
Oh, yeah.
Going into the second round between these 2 players, bumping into each other a lot, and now we're stuck together.
A lot more of a competitive approach this time, not going too crazy spinning around. Jamal definitely wants to pick his prime, wants to get a win here, but Ragekeld's looking to be steadfast, looking to serve his defensive style well here.
Oh, this could be really close, but looks like Jamal is starting to slow down a little bit more than Rage. It's really close, though. It's really hard to tell sometimes,
Yeah. I mean, it's looking close right now. It's looking like Jamal is actually going to fumble first, but I don't know, Salty Ball. They were winding down here, and no, at the same time. It looks like the same time.
That was a tie.
Yeah.
I do think that was a tie. All right, yes, that was a tie.
The rare tie, but that goes to show how competitive this winners finals is.
For sure. And I think one thing to note is that those round tips, see how they're kind of like a disc at the bottom? That allows them to keep spinning even when they're toppled over. They just keep spinning. And so, even when you think they're down, they're not out.
Yeah, down but not out here. Because that last game was a draw, there's no point for anybody, so they're just restarting the second round here. And we are bumping, we are keeping the attack, both of them. I like it, just super competitive right now. And Jamal is looking good. Looks like he might be running away with this one, but no, actually that back attack from Ragekelds is forcing him closer to the pit.
Is this the counter to the wind wheel? Is this the counter? The gold bay?
I mean, listen, dripped in gold, sometimes you find your resolve. So
is that another
tie? No way, dude.
No way.
Yo.
2 ties in a row? This isn't a first to 3 anymore.
Full-on anime moment, and we would not have it any other way here because CEOtaku is an anime event, folks.
I think one thing I'm noticing with the 2 bays when they're interacting with each other is when Jamal's like right up on top of Ragekelds, you can see like Ragekelds is like tipping like under like the lip of Jamal's bay. And I think that's starting to make it slow down a bit more, even if Jamal doesn't quite have the endurance as Ragekeld's red bay.
Looks like he's starting to halt his progression here. Hold on. I can see Ragekeld's looking good, but the counterattack here from Jamal.
Oh no, we're starting to wobble.
Very similar situation to last time. Will this be a 3rd draw in a row, Salty?
I don't know. It looks like Jamal might lose this one. Look how much is wobbling right now. But it's still keeping up. It still has some fight left in it. Oh, no. We might be seeing another tie. Is that another tie? No. Wait.
Whoa.
No way.
Oh, my God. No,
okay,
no.
Okay.
Yeah. Jamal with a slither of health.
It is coming down so close. Just as I said, it felt like the counter. It feels like they're just evenly matched. This was the.
Yeah.
This is just goes to show the knowledge with these 2 players. Jamal picking the right bay for the right situation. With their extensive library of bays in that case, they picked the right one, it seems. And they're just sticking with their guns, sticking with it, hoping to make it work.
Absolutely. Keeping it super, super close right here. Winner of this will take control over the set. And we're getting down to that final line. Who is going to stay in? Who's going to have the endurance to outlast the other? And Ragekelds is looking like he's...
Oh. Ooh. It's getting really close.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
And Ragekelds ties out another
no way.
draw. I am telling you, these players both want to be the champion. They want to enjoy. They want to join the illustrious list of champions as a Tyson Granger. As a Kai, I forgot Kai's last name, or Ray,
Kisuke?
Or Max. It wasn't Kai Kisuke, but we'll say that. We'll say Kai Kisuke.
We'll say Kai Kisuke.
He do got the splaining sword attack, so we'll throw him in there. But
I know that's not it.
But yeah, these players definitely are trying to be the champ right here. This is insane right here. Unprecedented.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Just as I saw it circling around, I knew something was up. You got to make sure that the bay is landing right in the right spot. And that was a case where the bay didn't quite launch the way they wanted it to.
Yeah, a little too much momentum on the other side, shifted it directly in to the pit.
All right.
Potential last game here for Ragekelds to advance to grand finals. Let's see if Jamal can put up his last stand, put up his last fight to stay alive on this winner's side.
You know, when you launch your bays, you just got to keep really solid. You got to keep your arm as still as possible. You know, when you pull that ripcord out, your arms are going to move, and this is like shows that these players know exactly how to launch their bay and put it right in the spot they want. And now they're just stuck to each other like last time. Are we going to see another tie? There's no way, right? There's no way.
This would be tie number 5. There's no way, Salty. But we are starting to fall down. Oh, and yeah, Jamal eking it out. And a very close set yet again.
Evening it up here. This could potentially be, I don't know. Actually, like this is the one set to determine who makes it into grand final. So there's a lot on the line here.
Yeah, this is potentially, this is actually going to be the final round. Not potentially, unless we get another draw. But this could be it here for Jamal. Will Jamal advance or will Ragekelds advance? Chat, I can't see y'all, but let me know. We got some people getting hyped in the crowd. It's coming down to the end.
With how many draws I've been seeing, I would fully expect another one, or it wouldn't be a surprise to me.
Oh my God, look at this again. Just amazing display of not giving up, not falling down, but only one can win, Salty. Who's gonna be stopped spinning? And we have yet another draw.
Is that a draw?
Is that a draw?
The referees are deciding.
Oh, they're thinking. It looks like Jamal had a slight bit. Yo, we got Admiral Funk is scratching his head. He's not
Jamal
sure. Jamal takes it. Yes. Okay, I thought so. Yep. And that's going to be it. Barely clutching it out there again. And TNS Jamal. Wait, hold on. Let me hold off real quick. I don't know what's happening. No, they're running it back.
Oh, wait,
folks.
It might be a first to 5. It might be a first to 5.
Yes, right. Grand finals. Yeah. Wow, so yeah, folks, it is first to 5. It is a grand final, winners final set, excuse me.
It is coming down to the wire right now like a ripcord, thin and fast. These are just holding up right now. Both of these bays not giving up. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
every single time I watch it, you just never know. You got to like place your bets. You're going to lose it all. You're going to win it all. What's it going to be?
I'm saying, man, but we are getting very close to the end on this round here. Jamal definitely wants to take a 2-up lead if he can possibly can. You do not want to give Ragekelds a chance to come back, and it looks like, again, evenly matched. This is insane, folks. Evenly matched here in this winners finals.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. What is going on? This is scripted. This is entirely scripted.
This is insane here. I almost want to start singing the songs from the anime, but I don't know. You might get DMCA'd by Bust Out a Rise Above the Storm or something like that. But here we go. This is game number, I don't even know, because they've had so many draws at this point.
It's got to be like it's more than 5. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely like game 10 or 11 right now.
Yeah, I know, right? All right. Every single time. Every single time. I just don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. The technique is unparalleled. The builds on these bays are unparalleled. They're just so evenly matched. It's a 5-5 matchup right here in fighting game terms.
The best of their craft right now. The 2 players left here on the winner's side, but only one can go down, and we are seeing one of the blades go down right now, and there is no, dude, I cannot believe we are this evenly matched.
I'm running out of things to say.
Yeah, we actually gave that game. Looks like Ragekelds did take that, and he did spin a little bit longer, slight bit longer than Jamal. Got to have that keen eye. You got to be able to keep up with the action here. But it is 3-3, folks. It is now a 2 out of 3 set. Whoever wins 2 will win in advance.
You're right. I need to take my sunglasses off, get that extra vision. Maybe take off my second pair of glasses. Playing a little dangerous. Can't let those bays. Yeah,
it can't be shot. I mean, look, some of the pieces might shadow over here, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
My eye. Next minute, I got the Sagat eye patch on.
I'm willing to risk that.
For the battle for the Beyblades, absolutely. I already lost a finger from a Beyblade. I'll lose an eye. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and I lost my 5 toes.
You lost your toes, of course. And right now, one of these players are gonna lose here, but yet again, super close, down to the wire, down to the last hit.
No way. The red top is spinning really violently. No, they're both spinning.
I can't. This is, folks. I'm telling you guys, this is not scripted. Me and Salty do not have a script. The only script we have is possibly for ads, but we don't have a script in front of us. This is unreal.
Okay, it looks like Jamal was given that round right now. I think we just want this over. Yeah. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, potential last game here. Jamal looking to advance.
It's 4-3. Ragekelds is going to have to win 2 more, and Jamal on set point. They could potentially win this one based on what we've been seeing so far, as long as it's not another tie.
Yeah.
We got to make sure we got a victor crowned nice and clean.
Yep, it looks like we're getting closer and closer to finding out who that victor is going to be. Both, look at the blades. They're evenly matched right now. Look at that. The momentum shifting each other away, attacking with such ferocity, such tenacity, but only one can advance. And it is looking like Jamal might be the player here, but Ragekelds with some last hits in, getting it in there to the wire, and it wasn't enough. And it looks like Jamal won. He actually won a slight bit longer.
Looks like the referees are still deciding, though.
They're deciding. Look at the tapes.
No, it was a tie?
That was a tie?
No way. Okay.
Okay. You know what? Maybe our feed's a little faster. Who knows? Are we getting the wind-up arm? That's what I'm talking about, the tech, baby.
Oh, no.
Jamal's breaking out the wind-up arm. Take off the weighted training clothing, my brother. Let me see it.
Is it just me, or has this winners finals lasted as long as the rest of top 8? Is it just me, or is it like that?
Let's go, baby.
The other ones, snap, done. This one, it's like, I don't know.
I mean, listen, there can only be one Beyblade CEO champion, right? There can only be one.
There can only be one.
And one of these guys wants to get closer to that.
Oh, we Starting to wobble yet again, seeing more details from those baits come out. We're hitting each other. We're getting caught under the lip. We're starting to wobble all around, drag our bottoms on the pavement, and looks like another tie. No way.
This is
no
crazy.
Way.
Unprecedented, folks. Uncanny, if you will. Sound like Dusty Rhodes right there. If you will. This is great. I hope you guys are having fun at home. Me and Salty are just, bro is flabbergasted right now.
I'm like hitting my head on the table. I'm hitting my arms, throwing my arms up into the sky. What is going on? I'm trying to hit my feet on the ground, but I forgot I only have 5 toes. The other 5 of mine are gone.
They're all gone. I don't know, man. We might be here all night, bro. We might have to do this tomorrow. This might leak into tomorrow's bracket. Well, let's see, unless
24-hour stream. We got Jamal duking it out at 2 a.m. in the morning against Ragekelds, still 4-3.
It's been like 100 ties since then.
All right.
Oh, we're slowing down.
We might see a victor in this one.
No.
I think Jamal.
I think so too. I think Jamal had a little bit of a spin. So those last desperation attacks from Ragekelds is definitely what's turning the tide into his favor, because he's about to lose every time. Those last few attacks, he's able to slow down Jamal a bit. So
yeah, for sure. There's something about the way these two bays interact that I was talking about earlier, where they're like one is getting caught under the other, and they're kind of like going at the same speed, right? If that makes sense.
It does.
They kind of like get hit in equilibrium between these two bays. Oh, no, it looks like they called it a tie.
Yeah. I want to see. Okay, we got the angle right here for Jamal. Let's see if that works out. Came in there at a direct angle, using the lower part of the attack ring to perhaps get under Ragekelds.
Come on, I need the crowd to be louder for this.
Oh, yeah. Now, crowd wants to see a winner. We got some people are very antsy here. They just want to see a victor here. They want to cheer for their friend.
Oh, come on. How is this any different from a Zangief hitting a command grab 10 times in a row? Y'all get more excited over that.
I'm saying.
This is Beyblade. We got metal tops hitting each other at the speed of light, you're not excited?
How dare they? The gall of them to not be hyped for the mastery at display here. The competitive nature. It looks like they gave it. Oh, yeah, they gave it to Jamal. Okay. And very good. Jamal's going to take it 5-3, I believe. Really, it was like 50 games.
It might just be. I lost count. I don't have enough fingers. I don't have enough toes to count that. I'm just going off of memory at this point. What is even going on?
Oh my God, that was sick though. That was hype. Winners finals. Jamal is going to advance, and again, they can only do one anime protagonist, and he's trying to be it. So, but we're going to take ourselves down to our losers. I believe this is our last 3 out of 5 matchup here, because after this, it will be losers finals and then grand finals. So, the 2 players coming up, I like to call this the hot seat, where the player from now on stays on until they win. Because they win this match, they go on to the next match. They win that match, they go on to grand finals. So we're going to have them coming up to the stage. We're going to have Iskandar coming back up here. And they're going to be going up against BEARHEART.
Come on, y'all. Make Tyson proud. Believe in the heart of the bays.
Do it for Dragoon, man. Do it for Dragoon, Drasil, Dronzer, Drigger. Not so much Drigger. I'm not really a Ray fan. Not so much.
What's wrong with him?
I'm not really a fan of the White Tigers. I thought they were kind of a corny team, you know what I'm saying? But get in there for everyone else, though.
You acting like Tyson isn't a little bit corny as well?
He do be corny, but he gets cool later on, you know?
Hits like the equilibrium, that middle point between corny and cool.
Yeah. This is sick right here. Looks like we got our potential blades on BEARHEART. I like the 2 choices right there. So both these guys had dominating performances in their last matchups here. BEARHEART literally cleared his opponent in like under a minute, all 3 games. And Iskandar defeating the evil that is the TO Jebailey.
that might just be a win in his book already.
I'm saying.
You know, defeating CEO, winning CEO. You beat CEO right there in that last match.
I came to the tournament and I defeated the tournament. Here we go. Oh, a bad rip.
Oh,
pockets out, but no, yeah.
Yeah, he lost way too much speed in that gutter.
I don't think that counts, but that was almost.
It's sticking together by a thread.
Oh, no. Had that been a few seconds earlier, folks, that might have been a different decision on that round right there.
Good rip. And again, into the gutter. Oh my gosh, the launches are not working out in BEARHEART's favor right now. Iskandar yet again showing how calm, collected they are, launching the bay into the same place every single time. And BEARHEART trying to fight back, but I think the Longinus wheel is working against him.
It might be, but this is his last chance here. He's got to do something. No, and again, another one, and I don't know, man. It's kind of unfortunate, but still fighting out, actually. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Hold on that strength, but he is starting to wobble. You see them knees are getting weak right now, Salty.
Oh, no. Wait, is it gaining more speed? Wait, what is going on?
Oh.
Okay, no, it's slowing down.
The last, that's going to be it there.
Tis but a tickle on Iskandar's bay. That is such a horrible way to go out, too. I just want to say that. BEARHEART hitting into the gutter all 3 times is not a place you ever want to be in. You lose so much speed getting stuck in that gutter and not, hitting the other bay.
It's unfortunate. You got all the way here to top 8, 2 top 4 to be exact, and to go out in that way, right? 2 rounds you lost due to just a bad rip, if you will.
Yeah.
And it's very unfortunate. But shout outs to him for playing and competing here. But Iskandar looking to be the protagonist himself with that jacket on, definitely trying to win this whole thing, make this losers run, and it's very possible here. So
looking cool while doing it too.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's dripped out, bro. He got the matching Air Force Ones too. Let's go, baby. I'm wearing some Air Force Ones myself.
You gotta make a coat made out of bays. You gotta open the coat. There's like the bay lining the inside.
That'd be sick. He's like, which one you want? Just opens it up on some like Seto Kaiba. It's just all Beyblades there instead.
I choose this one.
That'd be OD. Just a different counter pick for every matchup. And you'd be a true Beyblade master at that point.
All right. We're choosing our bays, getting them inspected, putting them onto the launcher, squeezing them tight on those child-proof locks, those vitamin bottles. We've done this a million times. We know what's up. And now both players getting ready.
Yes.
Are those might be like the same bay.
Oh, we are. Looks like it. An even match, just about. Maybe slightly different tips I didn't get a chance to see.
I think what might decide it is the tip and the weight.
Okay.
I think those two are going to decide it here because these are both defense-type bays. They won't be spinning as long as possible. And when you're heavier, not only do you take less recoil from hits, you also spin for longer because physics. We all did physics in high school.
Of course.
So I think that might be one of the deciders, and also which tip you're using. I think they might both be using round tips. As we saw earlier, round tips can keep spinning even when they're toppled over.
Here we go, folks. Losers finals here.
And just as I say, these were 2 defense bays. Ragekelds, I believe that is Ragekelds bay, spinning around town, showing that, they got some speed on them.
Spinning it out at the speed of sound. Gonna rip it up. Let's go. That's all I can see, guys. We'll get DMCA'd. Here we go. Back and forth action here on both. Hard to tell who is who, both rocking and oh my God, a significant hit right there.
And Iskandar just keeps on moving, keeps on spinning. Yeah, again, that round tip is doing a lot of work right now, being able to spin even when on top of the other one.
I'd never get tired of hearing "Let It Rip," bro.
Oh
It's
yeah,
taking me back to middle school, and the back during lunchtime, just a bunch of us spinning until like whatever we could find.
It's a classic, that's for sure. You know what it reminds me of? When you see those bays are spinning around the ring. You ever play Twilight Princess, Legend of Zelda?
Oh, okay.
You know the spinner?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Taking it back. I like that.
When you're like playing on the Star-Lord fight? That's what it's like. We're making some deep cuts right here.
I love it, yeah. And speaking of deep cuts, that last cut right there actually securing the win for Iskandar.
All right, putting back into the launchers. And we're going yet again. Let it rip. Ooh, we're getting a bit of airtime right there.
I like it. I love it. Sizing each other up, circling around. Let's see who's going to get the significant hit right here. Iskandar, one more game of advancing into grand finals. Oh, actually, no, sorry. It is first of 5 here, losers finals. So we have a few more rounds for Ragekelds to play around with.
Oh, it got caught under Ragekelds bay. This could be really bad, but it's still spinning.
Yeah.
Going to create some more drag, though. Iskandar. Oh, wow. Iskandar just keeps on spinning. The moment we thought they were about to go out, it toppled down so early, still going around town like nothing ever happened.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay.
Oh, we're seeing some recoil.
Nice. I want to see another burst, man.
I want to see another burst, too. Bring those attack bays out. You know, double Longinus. I want to see that Longinus mirror match. They hit each other in the instant they hit each other first time, go boom
they both
everywhere.
explode, and then the stadium explodes, and then we all explode in here.
And then we got to call the ER. We got to call the ambulance.
Yeah,
someone's going to have a Longinus piece stuck in their eye, those little spikes,
someone
chopping off someone's fingers.
Someone legitimately gets like split in half from the blade. That'd be crazy. Okay. And yeah, Iskandar taking yet another one. One more game away now at this point. Ragekelds needs to win 5 in a row. This is going to be incredibly hard to do. It's definitely not over, as someone says from the chat. It ain't over yet. You can make this comeback here. Believe in yourself. Believe in your Bit Beast, if they even have Bit Beast anymore. I don't know. We had Bit Beast growing up.
As long as you're still in the tournament, you still have a chance. But from what I've been seeing so far, Iskandar is just kind of on a tear, kind of just ripping through the competition, standing his ground every single time. I think Iskandar has not dropped really any games in this top 8, and maybe they dropped like 1 or 2, but they haven't really dropped that much. And as Iskandar takes it 5-0, super clean, a huge difference from winners finals we saw earlier, even with 2 defense type bays. Iskandar had a huge threatening performance right there.
Yeah, man, that was very impressive. Good stuff to Ragekelds. He gets 3rd place. But man, Iskandar was just ready on every single tip there. He got it. But yeah, see, saying what up to his friends. I like it though. Good sportsman here, gets 3rd place. So still not a bad placing at all.
But now we have it. What I've been waiting to see. Both players starting from the opposite side of the bracket, opposite side of top 8. Iskandar making his way slowly but surely all the way throughout the loser side and making it to grand finals against Jamal. Remember though, this is a double elimination.
Yes.
So Iskandar not only has to win a 1st to 5, they're going to have to win another 1st to 5.
Essentially 10 games he has to win. Jamal only needs to win 5 in succession. But I wanted to know, was Jamal the one that sent Iskandar to losers?
And just like that, Iskandar revealing a new bay. And Jamal pulling out the Hello Kitty, 2 bays that we have yet to see in the tournament. Iskandar not relying on his old one anymore, just going for this one, maybe having more hope in it, maybe having more hope that he'll be able to take out Jamal with how strong his performance has been. And Jamal rocking that Hello Kitty. That's a meta bay right there.
You'll love to see it. Can't stumble into there like that one there. But the Hello Kitty Beyblade meta, we got the tech on deck, folks. It is grand finals. Make some noise! I don't think anybody. We destroyed the stadium! Oh my God! Yo, guys, y'all gotta get hyped for that. We just destroyed the whole stadium. Come on. Let's go.
The stadium's going to burst into pieces. What
I'm
in the
saying,
world?
Too much power. Hello Kitty, too strong, needs to be nerfed. Where's the Beyblade patch notes for Hello Kitty? Too strong, man.
I can't believe that's a sentence.
Let it rip.
Oh my God, we got a burst.
Hello Kitty is impressive. Woo! And Jamal celebrating. So, yes, folks, when you do get a burst counts as 2 points. So that puts him up 2 right now.
I got to put my sunglasses back on for that. Safety glasses, safety first.
Clap it up. Awesome. Let's go, chat. Yes, let's go. Got some wrestling chants here at CEOtaku. Still in a line with CEO, right? CEO is a wrestling-based event. No, we're just a wrestling-based anime event.
All right, we're locking it back in. One thing that's super cool to see right here is how fast these rounds are going, how aggressive these 2 bays are. We got another burst? No way!
Brother, Iskandar said nani? He said none, not all. You saw that? Oh my God.
And now Jamal with 2 victories, 2 bursts directly in a row. The stadium got bursted. Iskandar's base got bursted. And now Jamal is on set point. 4 points up over him. Iskandar's going to have to win 5 in a row.
Hello Kitty meta is a word I think I would have never, ever mustered.
We didn't even see Hello Kitty in the last top 8 in CEOtaku 2022, but we're seeing it now and showing how powerful of a play it is. But we're not going to see a burst, not this time around. And this time it's going to be a battle of endurance. Who is going to take it?
Yeah, Iskandar needs a win badly, right? He needs to win 5 in a row just to barely keep himself alive to go into a reset here. But it doesn't look like that might happen. Hello Kitty fighting back. Oh, wait, actually hold the phone.
Hello Kitty, no more fighting left in? No, wait. I think Iskandar took that one. Iskandar has a point on the table, but that is just 1 point, one singular point.
Man.
You still got to win 4 more in a row or 2 bursts. But we will see exactly how that's going to shape up. Jamal rocking the Hello Kitty. And one really cool thing about the Hello Kitty is that it has 2 modes. It can go...
Oh, no, okay. Running that one back there. Looks
Yeah,
like there might have been the snafu on the rip right there, yeah.
It can actually run 2 modes, unlike most other bays. That's one thing that's special about it, is that, you know, it can go either a right spin or it can go for a left spin. And they both have their different unique quirks.
Yes.
Especially if you're going like a left spin against a right spin bay, then you're going to see a lot more recoil, a lot more power. And I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Excellent matchup. Just almost knocking Kitty in at the start, but... Oh, she's going wild. She's going bonkers right now, like a ferocious cat, a ferocious feline, trying to stalk her prey. But Iskandar content on just relaxing there, gonna let this just ride out with the time.
All right. Looking like the moon and Iskandar the earth, holding his ground. But now Hello Kitty moving closer and closer. Still, this could be a lot of lost momentum that's going to be really critical to this, to whoever wins this one round. Jamal's still on set point. Iskandar fighting for his tournament life right now in grand finals. And Iskandar takes it 2-4.
Uh-oh.
We're getting some rounds now. Iskandar now looking a bit stronger. Maybe it was the bad launches at the start that was able to secure Jamal's victories from before.
Jamal.
But we saw 2 bursts in a row.
We
could see another one.
Jamal literally winding up the arm. You guys didn't see it there. Giving himself that extra power. And she's going crazy yet again. But kind of, no, a little bit too off kilter there. And Iskandar, yes, is slowly making these wins, getting these points up. He only needs 2 more, Salty, to reset the bracket.
Yeah, Iskandar really making it back. It's like how he was in losers, right? You know, against all odds.
Yes.
Even with his tournament life on the line with every single set, we are seeing Iskandar make it back. And we could see a potential comeback, but I don't want to jinx it just yet. Commentary is cursed, you know?
Oh, of course, yeah. We do be cursing out in these streets. Oh, my God. And Hello Kitty with a strong start, but is starting to have a bad downfall, Salty. It is 4-4, folks. It is going to be either tournament point or tournament reset. Yo, crowd, make some noise.
Let it rip. Oh, okay. Now we're going to see a bit of a calmer one. Battle of Endurance. Not going to take the arena with them this time. We saw how much the arena has been moving from earlier. Hello Kitty bouncing across the walls, but now Hello Kitty being a little more patient, hoping to win the long con. But one thing about this is that last time this happened, Iskandar was able to take it out, take the win, because I think just Iskandar has that higher spin potential, the more stamina.
Oh, it's coming down. There can only be one who wins, one who advances, and it's coming to the last second, and it looks like Iskandar
takes the reset, pointing out to the crowd, letting him know the pop-off. And we got a reset on the table. Iskandar against all odds, against 2 bursts in the very first 2 rounds, is now making his way back. 5 rounds in a row. That is skill. That is dedication. When at the verge of death, able to make it through, putting himself on the front lines.
Keeping himself alive, man. Giving him that extra set, Salty. That extra 1st to 5 right now. Looks like he's going to go off, cool off for a second, and rightfully so. He does deserve it, man. He does it. Does to relax a bit. Looks like he's going to talk to his friends. That was crazy right there. Literally, like you said, 2 bursts. That was bursts back-to-back. He was down 4 games and ran it all the way back 5. I know Jamal.
There it is.
I know Jamal has to be rocked a bit.
I think Iskandar literally just came up with a singular play that entire time.
Yes.
We're seeing the case out now. We're seeing the selection of bays at his disposal. What is he going to pick? What are both players going to pick? It might be an entirely different grand finals as we saw earlier, or we could potentially see Jamal, maybe switching up the mode for the Hello Kitty, maybe switching it to a left spin or right spin, changing that spin direction.
Staying as versatile as possible, and like you said, we're going to see the change regardless. Hello Kitty had such a strong start. She came in firing off all cylinders, but quickly became the dissolve, and just like that, Iskandar took full advantage, I would say, of Hello Kitty just going a little bit too wild. She was too big for her britches there. So yes, I would like to see a switch up here, but it's going to be a calculated thought. Who's going to be the one to select the right blade, the winning blade, the blade that will take them to the promised land of CEOtaku 2023 champion?
Looks like we're swapping some parts. Is that a Longinus? Is that an attack bay we're seeing? Jamal going full-on aggression over Iskandar's defensive capabilities. What will it be?
This is insane right here. Beyblade action. You can only get it here at CEOtaku 2023, folks. And this is going to be the final set, the finale of all finales to close it out. Iskandar versus Jamal.
The wait is really making me so nervous right now. What is it going to be? What are they going to choose?
They're in deep thought right now. They are thinking emoji, both players, figuring out what they want to choose, the set they want to have, right? Do I have the right tack ring? Do I have the right weight disc? Do I have the right balance to secure this win?
For sure. And, okay, we got Jamal. He's already got what he wanted. Iskandar maybe still deciding. Take all the time you need. Take all the time you need. This is grand finals. This is the reset. This is your tournament life. Whoever wins this one wins the entire tournament. Not even just the Beyblade tournament, wins the entire weekend. Yes. Beyblade here, the most important game we're seeing right now. Ignore the Marvel versus Capcom in the other room. Ignore the Guilty Gear. We're here for Beyblade.
Absolutely.
We're here for metal tops spinning around and destroying other.
You think I flew out of here to play KO? If I flew out here to watch some Beyblade and commentate as we get into our grand finals, we got everybody on their feet. I wish we can get a crowd shot real quick, but it looks like, just a little bit of a test right there, testing out his launch. But yes, like you said, man, this is going to be the ending of Beyblade here, and it's been so impressive. I hope anyone at home who's watching, if you're not familiar with this, I hope this has inspired you to, potentially get into this, man. Again, it is 13 and up, so you can be a kid and enjoy the fruits that are Beyblade.
Oh my gosh, and the violence at the very start. That is what I like to see. That is an attack bay doing exactly what they want. The immediate first hit, launching Iskandar straight into the gutter. But that does come with his double-edged sword. Does come with the drawbacks of maybe you're launching yourself into the gutter. But we will see. Now it is a battle of attrition. We are knocking each other to the other sides of the arena. So much recoil going on.
Back to back, forward and forward. And right now, just starting to slow down just a little bit. Getting some strict attacks in right there is Iskandar, and he is looking like he's going to be running away with this one potentially.
Iskandar edging up to him, and Jamal is like, get away from me, get away from me. I don't want you anywhere near me.
Yeah.
And Iskandar just knocking away at the speed of Jamal's bay right now and evening it up in grand finals 1-1.
I want to see a 5-4, and I think we might actually end up getting that, Salty. It could come down to the nitty-gritty.
I mean, we saw a 5-4 last time, too. It could very well happen. I don't think we're going to be seeing any ties, though. That's for sure.
Oh, no. We are full force here, full burst in the stadium. And again, it looks like Iskandar has a bit more spin on his side. Jamal starting to wrap up, starting to fall down quite a bit. Oh, and it looks like that's going to happen. Yeah, he's done. And yet again, Iskandar lasting a little bit longer. Looks like we're going to lock it in again. But I would like to see a change if he loses his time here.
Yeah, you never know. I think Iskandar is just really betting it all on the bay that took him 2 grands in the first place. Even with some swap parts here and there, that wheel is really going to make something happen.
Out the pocket.
Out of the pocket, okay. It's like, nah, I'm out of there. What are you doing? I am not staying in that pocket. I'm getting out. I want to hit you hard, and hit you hard he is doing, but he is hitting himself even harder as Jamal is losing so much spin so quickly against a defense Bay like this. You know, all these little tiny hits are not really affecting Iskandar's Bay with how smooth that wheel is.
Jamal, he's locking it in. He's keeping that same Bay. It's 3-1. I don't know. I kind of want to see a switch, but there's something that he knows. Obviously, he's in grand finals for a reason, and I am on the sides because just like that, Jamal finds his second win.
All right. It's so tricky. Whenever you see the Bays fall down, you just never know who's going to win this one. Like, if Jamal can get those first good hits, bring it into the gutter, then Jamal can take it. But if Iskandar just stays his ground against Jamal's Bay, Iskandar usually takes it.
Ooh, okay. Oh, trying to fight out the pocket, but no, losing too much steam. And we are tying it up here, folks. 3-3. Jamal definitely making those adaptations here. Looks like he was able to figure things out as soon as I was counting him out.
It's all in the round start. It's all in that technique of the very first launch. Oh, no! But the launch is being launched into the gutter by its own recoil and stuck there, not making it out this time around as Iskandar set point 4-3.
Yes, he feels it. Iskandar feels victory, the grasp, the smell of it, the taste of it, almost here. Will he be able to do it, or will Jamal be able to bring it back and make it close?
This could be potentially the last round of grand finals. And if we're just taking any notes from what we saw earlier, this might be Iskandar's round, but we never know. Maybe Jamal's going to find a good hit later on, throw him into the gutter really late, but it doesn't look like it. They're staying stuck to each other, and Jamal is losing steam really quickly. Can they hold out? Can they hold out? No, they're wobbling a lot. And Iskandar takes it. 5-3, winning Beyblade Top 8 here at CEOtaku 2023. What a fantastic group of sets we just watched here. It is so awesome to see Beyblade being represented and Iskandar taking that victory dance, popping off, letting everyone know he is the best Beyblader, the best blader here at CEOtaku tonight.
Yes, sir.
He's top-seeded for a reason.
I mean, he was, and he came into this on the loser side, so you got to give him big respect, making it run all the way back from the top 8 losers to grand finals, and an impressive grand finals at that, being down 4-0 after two bursts back-to-back. Man believed in himself, believed in his bit beast, and he was able to bring it back and win. So very, very impressive to Iskandar, but also very good stuff to Jamal. I know Jamal might be a little upset with that loss because he was definitely in control of that first half of the grand finals, but still a very impressive play for him nonetheless. And he's going to get your second place here as we're going to, I believe, go to the medal ceremony, I'm sure, for these players here. But yeah, very, very good showing, guys. I hope you enjoyed Beyblade. It's been super fun. I've never gotten a chance to do this before, but I wish I can go back in time and tell my middle school self, yo, bro, there's gonna be a sick Beyblade tournament. Just keep playing Beyblade.
Study up. Make sure you know everything. And I think that is it. I'm Salte Boy.
I'm Rome himself. We hope you guys enjoy Beyblade here at CEOtaku 2023. Salte Boy, see you next time. Peace.
Presented the medals by Jebailey himself. Well, actually not by Jebailey, but Jebailey was in top 8, so he's going to have to get one of his medals. And can I just say how cool the medal is this year?
Dude, the medal is so sick. I made a joke on Twitter where I was like, man, I wish I was good at fighting games because this is one of the medals I legitimately want to win. It's so cool. It's a replica. It's Final Fantasy VII based, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it is. You guys will get a chance to see. I didn't play Final Fantasy VII. I'm more of a Final Fantasy IX guy. But yes, it is really cool. And if you are a big fan of that, as you can see, the decorations here, the logo, it is very Final Fantasy VII heavy. So even the transitions with the flame in the background, like Sephiroth.
Oh, yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, every single time CEOtaku happens, I just love the branding every single time. It's just so cool.
Yeah.
Yes, why not? There we go.
All right, there we go. Presenting the medal right there, man.
Yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see it super well, but it's so cool in person.
Yeah. Shout outs to my boy TheKnightMask.
Jebailey going to give himself a medal.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
There it is. There you go.
It is.
That's
yeah.
the spirit. Shaking his own hand.
Gives himself
Giving
a hug.
himself an own hug.
Just like that.
Hell
wow.
yeah.
Something tells me he's favoring that competitor a bit too much. I don't know.
Maybe a bit biased.
Maybe a little bit biased.
Maybe Jebailey shouldn't be so nice to Jebailey.
And there he is, BEARHEART, with a really strong performance despite those 2 bad losses. But yeah, Ragekeld, another one. A very impressive performance against Jamal with a huge amount of ties, but couldn't secure it. And there he is, Jamal. Can't fit it over the hat. Oh, can he? Hold up. Oh, there we go.
Give his hat a little decoration. Come on, y'all, gotta flip the medals over.
And there he is, the champion, Iskandar, showing that he is the true Beyblade champion.
And getting a trophy to go with it. You can tell they're happy, pointing to the camera, letting them know.
Of course.
Best blader in town.
In town. Second best. I still think Kai is the number one blader in the world. But, you know, it's okay. Are we talking there? All right, I see you. Talk your stuff. King, you did win. You did dominate. Very impressive performance. So good stuff. Well-deserved, man. Well-deserved.
You love to see it. Tyson will be proud.
Tyson, wherever he is.
The original protagonist of Beyblade.
It will be super proud. But I am proud of these players for putting on an impressive show. That was a lot of fun to watch. And it was everything I hoped for. It was everything I wanted to see when I found out I was going to be doing commentary. I said, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be a good time. And I hope it was for you guys at home. It definitely was for me and Salty. We had a great time. But we're not going to hold you guys longer. Again, it's been a great CEOtaku so far. Beyblade is wrapped up. I'm Rome himself.
I'm Salty Boy.
And that's it. We'll see y'all later.